My name is Jonathan Parks, and welcome to Jonathan's Nature Crafts. Well, I come on here today to begin this series where I'm going to carve this little emu, and it just so happened that given the shape of the wood we had, I was able to get a certain shape out of it and kind of do some sawing around to make it so it would kind of have an emu-like shape. And this is something that probably wanted to carve for a while, but it just so happens that this is my first time carving this particular thing as we record, and probably the only one like it I'm going to carve, since I just happen to have the blanks come out in this shape. But this is where we're going to begin, is around the emu's neck, and kind of remove a special amount just to kind of get the neck and head a little bit thinner, just as it really needs to be. I say just removing the little place around it where we're just narrowing things down. I say that with all this little extra time and work we have in our hands, kind of make it so the neck is going to be a little more thin, like is how it should be with a bird of this sort, to remove the extra shaving of the critter, to kind of get it so it's down to a necessary size for what we see and have to work with. And I could tell you little stories about some emus I've been around at some old game farms in life, and it's almost like a little zoo creature they have now and then. I say just little removals of wood can be the essential thing. There's kind of just one of these things where maybe, head might turn out a little bigger than the neck. We don't know. I say, gosh, this is just amazing little ways we do our crazy little bits of some work, and keeping it real to us. I say just one of those things that has real, regular animal appeal. So I say we get down to this place, we're gonna thin the head out a little more, and I'll tell y'all a little more about emu at a game park sometime later. But I say we kind of got things thinned down here. Might want to make it look a little bit more realistic by kinda getting the neck a little thinner as we go, to kinda see how it's going to do with the little head to come right in, make itself a good little way to see how our work comes along. I say that this is just kind of how we just move the little things in to see how good a bird we really have to come up with to make a little shining light in our days. So it's just kind of how this is going to go. Hopefully I've gotten it thin enough now, and might kind of be a little bit more of a process here and there, more of a process than you think. So and I probably would say I forgot to introduce the wood here. I think this is either cherry or walnut. I say probably going to find out sooner or later, but this is just one of these little steps we're going to take. Perhaps by the next video I'll figure out what the wood is. I think I knew what it was while I was sawing it out, but probably forgot about it. Had things kind of busy and hectic lately. So with this being said, I say we kind of got good little neck of the critter made out, and so this is just one of those things that kind of makes its way down to what we're gonna see. Is just little nice critter. It's just kind of the way we see a little figure come today, making its way down to little thin spots. I say, as of how this can come, we're working little miracles. And I say that this is probably going to be good enough for the neck, I hope, and come down to seeing the size here. And you know, there's probably plenty of scrap here we're going to get rid of. So I see that this is how I've worked out the piece. Going to have more to show as we come along. We got another scrap here to work with. We're going to do that eventually, and so just to finish up some time on the video, do a little extra work here and kind of take it along a little further. Try to use up our 10 minutes of video time. Try to kind of round off these corners here, and we'll have a little bit more to do as we go. And this is just kind of thing that we're going to see for the future. Thank you all very much. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to this channel. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.